find out the answer to that. Here is the first pitch, and we are underway with the first pitch missing low. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series. A 5-1 trip to the Midwest.
Rotation.
Big bounder up the middle. Young lobs a throw to first base and times it well. And Garcia is out.
The ball just kind of floated out of his hand right here as he goes towards his backhand. He's got all that momentum going towards third base, but 9.
This is fair over to third off the bat of Wood, who got jammed a bit. And quickly 2 outs, both on the ground.
Actually, that's one of the things I have loved about him in the early goings this year. And Emerson now is, as we saw right there, was just his 5th best and lowest walk rate.
First baseman. Pasquantino, who homered last night, lofts this over towards the corner and into the crowd.
Rehab assignments to Tacoma.
3-2. Strike 3 call. Locked him up. Side retired in order. Gorgeous night for baseball. Salvador Perez takes a sweeper for.
Wow. When I saw that note, I was like.
Runs hard and sets a good example for his team. Tempted, but no swing. Clint Vondrak.
He was as good as they get.
Jammed him, fouls it back. Team. Okay. I think that's close enough to call it a wash there, as that fastball was right over the dish, and Salvador Perez whiffs on it. Second straight strikeout for Hancock.
He comes right back across at the top of the zone. Perez chasing it.
For the Kansas City Royals, Carter Jensen, as he fouls it away. In talking with Emerson, it does
do his thing out there, watching how he just goes after guys. He's got a sneaky fastball. Elevated his fastball because the other.
Here comes his 2-2. Jensen swings and misses. 3 straight punch outs. Emerson Hancock. A guy who will swing and miss is. There's that cutter again. Cagley. In terms of expanding. Not that time. This finds a hole on the right side. A 2-out single first base runner early on today for Kansas City. By Kansas City from Milwaukee. Out towards left center. Randy to his left. He makes the catch for out number 3. A couple of scoreless innings in the books early for Emerson Hancock.
Thinking it's going to say big unit instead of Johnson. You thought about that too, didn't you? Like there was a remote possibility.
I can't say that I did, Val. Okay, so we were talking about Garber and his hit and have 4 at-bats, or more of a scramble to get your body ready to catch.
And he's going to be in the pitching meeting, so he knows exactly what Hancock was planning on trying to do and how to, navigate his bats. See this little 2-seamer running away. Great location. Hey, I think back when I played, it was like maybe and from a hitting standpoint as well.
Isbell fouls it back.
One of the years, he has such an incredible idea of the strike zone.
Isbell, a ground ball, and it's right past Naylor and into right field. Isbell the turn on his way to second, and it was an inch shy of being out number 2. Instead, it's a stand-up double. Come a long way. Garcia is able to flip this fair by a couple of feet down the line. Man, you talk about a game of inches. The last 2 balls in play on back-to-back pitches. One down the right field line, this one out to left.
In his first at-bat, ground ball to third. So we were just talking about hitting meetings, right? They said, hey, this guy swings on something in the zone.
Raley to his left near the line. He puts that away for out number 2. Now a message from Hyundai. Runners in scoring position has been a problem. They've got one here. They throw back to keep an eye on Garcia.
They're first.
Shoots this down the line, scoring position. He has had a lot of chances. He gets one here, and he gets caught looking for the second straight time up, facing Emerson Hancock. 2 ERA.
And how about the complete games?
I mean,
51.
That's the thing, right? How fitting, by the way. Incomplete games. That wasn't exactly Randy's style. And the sweeper gets
60 pitches. But there were so many different nights that
now that
he's straight in, right on his hands.
Well, the sweeper more where Hancock wanted it. He's already at 6 strikeouts.
Mentioned all the different secondary pitches that he is throwing for strikes. There he makes the adjustment, same pitch, but he gets that release point out in front. And he gets Sal Perez out in front on his front foot, sweeping at the sweeper.
If we go back as Jensen climbs in here to that,
and that's why it's such a difficult pitch, and it's not a pitch that a pitcher says, hey, I'm going to throw a backup slider from one pitch to the next.
0-2. One out, nobody on for this 2-2. He put him away. A high fastball up and out of the zone. 7 strikeouts for Emerson Hancock.
Another one of those breaking balls, but he ends up placing that.
Is 0-2. He put him away. He spun him into the ground. Emerson Hancock strikes out the side in order. 8 punch-outs through 4 innings.
Good things happen when you throw strikes.
Well, this strike is laced into left field as Randy cuts it off, and Isaac Collins is aboard. He swung at the first pitch both times.
Something, though. I had the hard Randy.
This bunt is foul. Explain.
I started creating equipment to protect myself.
You created equipment?
Yes, like feels like you just broke your arm.
Massey bunts this foul again, 0-2. All right, so are you in your garage creating the
finger? Index finger still doesn't have any sense of feeling.
He put him away. It's another strikeout, a career-high tying 9th strikeout from Emerson Hancock.
This has been a pitch that has been so effective for him. That fastball just above the strike zone.
Isbell almost picks off our first base umpire. Watch out there, Clint Vondrak.
What are you talking about? He goes, anybody can call a game for.
Is this the truth? Are you telling me the truth?
I'm telling you.
On a 1-2. Swing and a miss. A 10 strikeout night for Emerson Hancock. A new career high. Innings is even up. Garcia rattles this one foul. Here comes the 0-2. Hancock fires. Overcooks that one a little bit. 2-2. Naylor, Garver, and this ball is just into the Mariners dugout right there by Perry Hill. 2-2. Swing and a miss! On a night where the Mariners honor the great Randy Johnson, Emerson Hancock paying homage to one of the all-timers. 11 strikeouts and 5 dazzling innings. Nothing count to Bobby Wood Jr., who hits a hard grounder up the middle and into center field, and the Royals have some speed at first base and the tying run aboard. but to no avail. Here is the Royals' first baseman. He squares to bunt and drops it down. Foul. Rivas is way off the bag at third. Hit hard into center field. Witt is staying put as Julio makes a strong throw in. So Witt at second, Pasquantino at first, back-to-back singles. No throw as Witt able to get back to the bag with a dive. Well, there's that sweeper again. It has really given Perez. Swing and a miss. He goes fishing after that Emerson Hancock sweeper again, and the career night continues. 12 strikeouts for Emerson Hancock.
Boy, his secondary pitches have been so good here tonight.
Johnson the batter. Will Warren struck out 11 Roy. 0-2. His 0-2. Fly ball, gap, right center. Julio chasing, and he's there to make the catch for out number 2. Pasquantino back to first, Witt into third. Julio covering a lot of ground and a huge second out. Broken bat right to Hancock. Hats off to Emerson Hancock. A career performance. 6 innings and twice as many strikeouts. What a night for Emerson Hancock.
Off of and could not make contact with.
Well, this man at the plate, Isaac Collins, is one of only 2 Royal. 0-2. 0-2. Just got a piece.
93.
You can add another one. 13 strikeouts, Emerson Hancock. It just continues.
For him tonight, the sweeper starting it off the plate. Gets him again out in front. Could not keep up with it. Out game. And he said, yeah, well, you guys tried doing that here tonight.
That bends in for a strike. It's been more than just a chase pitch tonight, right? That sweeper. It's obviously he's been able to land it for a strike as well.
To start hitters off with it, he's thrown it to finish pitchers off with it.
Hancock's 2-2. Oh, he just threw him a pair of handcuffs. Emerson Hancock, strikeout number 14. Rack him up.
Surprise, surprise. Another sweeper right here at 76 miles an hour. And all he could do is just wave at it as he swings right over the top, changing the eye level of the hitter.
Strike one is Bell. 2 outs in the 7th. Is 1-1. Makes it 1-2. Can't.
Will it be the sweeper? One more time.
1-2. Soft pop. Short left. Rivas puts it away. 7 innings. Emerson Hancock. It's the kind of night you can't even dream of in your backyard in Georgia, Emerson. 14 strikeouts. 1 run. 7 innings. Brilliant work by Emerson Hancock.